Hello my friends, Asoka the Geek here, and for this review, we're going to take a look at the amazing Yamaguchi Superman. Uh, Not my typical action figure review. I don't think I've ever reviewed a Super Yamaguchi figure, but I've been eyeing this guy for a long time, and I finally bit the bullet on him. I picked him up from Big Bad Toy Store. I'll throw a link in the description below. But yeah, here he is. Here's the amazing Yamaguchi Superman. So this is technically a new 52 Superman, but this is the black and red variant, I suppose. I kind of wish I was able to get the original version as well, but I'm very excited for this. Who doesn't love a black and silver Superman? And look at those poses on the back. Super cool looking action figure. So just talking about the packaging a little bit, there are all the different facial expressions you can make with him, or the different faces or heads that he comes with, all the extra hands he comes with. There's some different really cool poses you can make. He comes with looks like a wired cloth goods cape and also a plastic cape as well. So we'll take a look at both versions. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this guy out of the packaging and take a closer look. All right, so there's the figure outside of the packaging. Here is a nice piece of cardboard. It came in the box with some beautiful Jim Lee New 52 artwork on it. So really cool that they included that. If you want to make some sort of, kind of diorama display with it, I think that's really nice touch there. So that's pretty awesome. Then there's the figure itself, of course. You see all the different extra heads. I'm going to try out a couple of them. The extra sets of hands. Then in the back we have the plastic cape and the display stand. And then, of course, there is the figure itself. So this is like a 6-inch scale figure. I'll do, of course, a comparison with a modern, which is a McFarlane. I don't need to say modern, just a McFarlane figure, so you get a sense of the height. But yeah, it's a very interesting figure. I like it so far. I love the design of the suit. The silver, of course. I love the New 52 logo. That looks really nice. It's the New 52 suit, just in black. Love the wired cape on it. It kind of bunches out a little bit there, though. That's the only thing. The S on the back of the cape looks really sharp. And yeah, this is a very articulated figure. And I need to spend more time kind of figuring out all the different ways that you can articulate this guy. But as you can see, you want an ab crunch, there's an ab crunch right there. So you can pose him in so many different ways. It's pretty wild. So you can make some really cool, fun, dynamic poses. This is a very, very cool figure. Let's zoom out a little bit. There you go. Very cool figure if you are really into posing and doing like action figure photography. I think it's awesome. And you can, just even posing him on the shelf, I think would look amazing. So yeah, very posable figure. The quality on the figure I think is really nicely done. It moves around well. It doesn't feel like anything's going to snap off. I like the plastic they used. And yeah, and it's, of course exaggerated, right? The whole style of this is sort of an exaggerated figure. And I dig that. I like it when they do stuff like this. So yeah, I really like it. It's really interesting. And yeah, let's see how one of the other heads look like on one of the more neutral heads. And the hair fell off too when I was taking the head. But let's put this head right here on him. And let's take a look how it shows up here. Just give me a sec and I will reattach it if I don't drop it. There we go. All right. So yeah, there's a more neutral looking head. And the other heads are all basically like variations of that. But yeah, I dig it. It's a fun, interesting take. I think it's going to look really nice on the shelf with my other Superman figures. And it's always fun having different companies' versions of Superman. But yeah, I dig it. You can make some really fun poses with him. And then, of course, the cape there. All right, let's see how he looks with the other cape, with the plastic cape. All right, guys, so a little bit of a problem. For the life of me, I can't get the whole cape to get into the peg in the back here. It took me so long just to get this piece in, and I, for life of me, cannot get the other one in. That sounds really bad the way I'm saying that. I think I'm going to have to use a little bit of hot water, a blow dryer to loosen up the plastic a little bit to get this peg in. But man, it shouldn't be this hard to get this cape on. It still looks kind of cool even with just the one side. So hopefully this gives you enough of a, you know, an understanding of how the cape would look if I could get it in. But yeah, just such a pain to get it in the peg hole. So yeah, I don't know. I think this could have been designed better. I mean, maybe I'm just, you know, my ignorance here with, you know, these type of figures, but I don't know. I don't see the appeal of making this so difficult, but I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, there's the whole mechanism, as you can see. I'm going to keep the wired cape as my primary display there, but that's how that works in theory anyways. And there's the figure without any of with either cape. And I think it looks pretty good. I mean, his neck is huge, but it gives for more articulation. But it does kind of give a cool, you know, Return of Superman vibe. If he had the mullet, man, we'd really have something there. But yeah, there you go. Well, let's see how this guy compares with a few other figures. All right, so in the middle you have the Super Yamaguchi Superman. On the left here you have the Dark Knight Returns Mafex Superman, and of course on the right, Action Comics 1000 version of Superman from McFarlane Toys. So there you go. There's a little height comparison there. He scales pretty nicely with Mafex. Doesn't scale well with McFarlane as expected, but there you go. So kind of final thoughts on this guy. I guess I'm mixed on it. I love the suit, love the design. The head is very anime, very, you know, kind of cartoony look to it, but I kind of like it. Don't really care for the plastic cape, but I love the cloth goods cape. Will I be buying more of these? I don't know, honestly. You know, like I like this one, but I can't say I'm blown away by it. I think, you know, I'm a pretty vanilla poser, right? I just put them on the shelf in a very static pose. So maybe I'm just not the right audience for these guys. I think if you're really into posing your figures and want to make some really interesting poses with them and whatever, maybe that's a better audience than me. But overall, I still like it. I appreciate it. And who knows, maybe I will pick another one up in the future. You never know. But I'll throw a link in the description below so you can check it out on the Big Bad website where I picked mine up from. But there you go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys own these? Do you like them? Do you collect them? Well, curious what you guys think. But I do love that logo. I feel like they nailed that New 52 logo quite a bit. So there you go. There's your look at the amazing Yamaguchi Superman. And thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoyed what you saw here. And I appreciate your time and have a great day.